So, where do you live? Well, I'm from New York, but I live in Chicago. Interesting, and what do you do? I'm an English teacher. I'm a doctor. I work at a hospital in Seattle. Really? My sister lives in Seattle. What does she do? She's a singer. What is her name? Sarah Davis. Sarah? I know her. Really? Small word. Citizenship, please. Korean. What brings you to New York? Is this business or pleasure? I'm here to brush up on my English. Good for you. Will you be working while you're in the US? No, sir, just studying. And little sightseeing, of course. That's a no-brainer. How long are you staying? 3 months, give or take a week. I'll put 4 to be on the safe side. Where will you be staying? I'm rooming with a buddy. His flat is near Central Park. The location will come in handy. Sounds pricey though. Actually, it's dirt cheap. It's almost too good to be true. Well, let's get the ball rolling. I'll swap you your passport for those forms you're holding. Have you ever been through immigration in an airport? If yes, describe your experience. Yes, I have been through immigration in an airport. It was when I visited Cambodia, and I remember the immigration office was very crowded and I had to wait a long time. What types of questions do people have to answer at border crossings? Ask questions to see if they are allowed to visit the country. They will ask their name, the purpose of the visit, where they go back, and where they will stay. Are customs office officials always serious, or is this a stereotype? I think it's a stereotype. Of course, they may be serious due to the nature of their work, but there seems to be many kind people, especially for young children. There seems to be more of that aspect. What do you think Yujin will have to tell the immigration officer at the airport? It is necessary to provide the information of himself. I think Yujin will tell the immigration officer to his name, nationality, then he will study English here and the accommodation. Yujin, you made it, finally. Here I am, safe and sound. Come in, let me show you around. First, I have to get a hold of my dad. He's a worrywart. Of course, he must be worried sick. Yeah, I had a bit of trouble tracking down my luggage. I'm beat. I bet. Follow me, the phone is in the kitchen. Go figure, you always have food on your mind, don't you? New Yorkers do made a mean pizza, and the cheesecake is to die for. This place is sweet, Carlos. Tell me about it. I scored it from my cousin. She just went back to Brazil. So this is the kitchen. Something told me you don't have a dishwasher. What types of things can go wrong when you travel? If you lose something, your travel may go wrong. You have to spend time to find it, and your travel dream can be messed up. If you lose something important, the psychological anxiety that comes from it also ruins your happy trip. Do you usually arrive on time, or are you typically late? I'm ashamed to say that I used to be late, but now I'm trying to get there on time, and I think it's better to get there with time. Do your parents or guardians worry about you when you don't come home on time? They're worried. There is no fixed time to come home, but if it's too late, my parents call me. What do you think Eugene will think of Carlos when he sees him? Eugene will realize that he's in New York, and he is very excited to think that he can fulfill his dream. Lastly, he will be very happy to see Carlos, who haven't seen for a long time.